Welcome back to the Grand Solar Minimum channel. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, 2019. Our solar wind speeds are sitting at a 493.7 kilometers per second with a density of 2.5. We have a sunspot, AR2749. It is a member of old solar cycle 24. It is now sunspot number 11. It broke a 27-day streak without sunspots. Yesterday it was just mentioned, but today we finally have a number on this sunspot. Again, it does not pose any threat for strong solar flares. Yesterday it was crackling with B-class solar flares. Today we are not seeing anything like that. Let's take a look at the SDO up close real quick. There you see our sunspot just below the equatorial region, and that coronal hole section there that's in the southern region, we will see effects from that starting tomorrow and Friday of this week as well. So other than that, this is the only sunspot we had to report on. Nothing too crazy. This is typical in minimums. You see little small sunspots from time to time. This time we went 27 days without a sunspot. AR2749 has now broken that streak. Take a look at our KP indices. It's sitting at a 2 right now, and the 24-hour max is at a 3. Also, TCI has risen just a little bit to 4.67 from 4.58. All right, let's take a look at our national forecast for today. And this is the same area that we were watching yesterday with rain showers and potential flooding, severe weather. Today, the weather is not as bad as far as severity. We're looking at some regular thunderstorms here across the same areas yesterday from New Mexico all the way through New Jersey. Now, some of these rain showers will be heavy at times, but again, right now we are not looking for any severe weather at this time on our weather map, and it is October. But this is what the National Weather Service is thinking today. Heavy rain and flash flooding is possible in the shaded areas of red. The other areas along the corridor that we were just showing you, that is just rain and thunderstorms. The possibility just for some plain old rain in South Dakota, North Dakota as well, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Nebraska. And then we have some mixed precipitation in the North Dakotas, Wyoming, and Montana as well. Let's take a look at our National Weather Service watch box. You see right now, even Alaska is getting in on some freeze watches at this point. But nothing winter weather advisory except for in the southeast corner of Montana and the southwest corner of North Dakota. Those other blue areas that we're looking at are freeze watches and freeze warnings for parts of Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Colorado. Now that red here in the middle of the state of Colorado, that is a red flag warning. So conditions are favorable for any kind of fire situation. We have a freeze watch up in Maine and also Northern California as well. So that's pretty much what we have going on as far as United States weather. Now let's take a look at Hurricane Lorenzo as it continues to weaken, but boy, has the track changed on this one. Now we are looking at Lorenzo making a sharp right turn and affecting Ireland and the UK, England as well. So what we thought was just going to scrape on by to the north, now that we are looking at a direct impact. Now this does not mean we're going to see hurricane force winds and storm surge that we would see in the Gulf, but there will be a healthy amount of rain coming in with this system. And there's Lorenzo to your left as it approaches Northern Ireland and into the UK. It'll go right through the middle. Now this storm does dramatically weaken as it goes across landmass, but right after Lorenzo, we've got more moisture on the way for Ireland and the UK once again. And once that low, so 2 systems this week, guys, Friday and Sunday, two decent rainmakers coming your way over there in Ireland and UK. And then a number 3 system is going to move through by Tuesday of next week. Number 4, or the back end of 3, will come across the UK by Wednesday. More moisture being drug in from that. This just seems like an endless loop And then when we get to the 11th, the end of next week, another low pressure system. So that's number 4 right there. Go through the 12th of October, we get some formation just off the coast of Ireland, and that's system number 5 that will affect Ireland. And of course, the UK will get another chance for more rain as well. There's another system here on October 15th and 16th. Just kind of spins around out here. And right now it's staying stationary just to the south of Ireland. But right before we end this, this forecast model, the storm does begin to move north-northeast. So about 5 low pressure systems to head towards the UK here within the next 6 to 12 days. So lots of action going on out there in the UK. The US, we've got our own share of rain that's coming as well. We're going to be stuck in quite the pattern ourselves. Taking a look at that rain that's going all the way from New Mexico to Pennsylvania. Some snow showers mixing in the northern plains through Thursday. And then by the end of this weekend, just some spotty showers here and there. The Midwest, the northern plains will get drenched by Saturday, October 5th. And that storm will move out. High pressure is trying to dominate here in the United States, but these low pressure systems and all that tropical moisture keeps finding its way back into the lower 48 and almost the same kind of track, but a little bit further east on October 7th next week, as that system will move out. More snow to come to Montana. And as we mentioned before, this is not the kind of snow we're expecting that we got last weekend, but another shot of maybe some accumulating snow around the 9th of October. That's late next week. As more snow showers move across the northern plains into the Great Lakes, we see some cooler air moving in by the 12th of October, which is next Saturday. And it's trying to spill in and invade the entire northern part of the United States. So we'll give you a full report tonight on our show at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll get a full update on grand solar minimum news. Plus, we'll take a look at our extended forecast and go a little bit more in depth and in detail. But until then, guys, we will talk soon tonight. I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.
Do you like this show? Give us a thumbs up. Want to support us more? Share to your favorite social media platform. Buy a t-shirt or become a Patreon. All links are in the description below.